NYCC 2020 is just around the corner, but what about last year's exclusives? Welcome back to the channel, guys. You're watching Slapshot Pops. I'm John, and today we have a great video to help you guys kick off your week and give you some insight on not only New York City Comic Con 2020, but last year's New York City Comic Con, as we're going to take a look at these pops, which I handpicked from my collection to talk about and see where their prices have fallen or risen since last year's Comic Con. If you guys are new here and you like comics, collectibles, and sports, well then you're in the right place, and we hope that by the end of this video, we can earn your subscription. If you haven't checked out our Patreon tiers, the description is in the bottom of this video, and you should definitely go check it out, as we are sending out custom mystery boxes to all of our patrons every single month. So to get in today's video, we're going to talk about the first pop that I have up on deck here, and that is the first appearance of Nick Fury. This is a very dynamic pop. He's got a great pose, and he actually has comic book art on the back of this pop, which I think they did a really good job with, and as well as the Marvel 80 Years logo at the top of this box. I think it's really cool, and even though they changed up Nick Fury for the Marvel Cinematic Universe to adapt his backstory to a modern world, I think it's really cool that they did a little throwback to the original Nick Fury and his days leading the Howling Commandos alongside Captain America. This pop right here, believe it or not, is actually not that expensive, and with the con sticker, he only goes for about 20 bucks. If you're looking to just pick up the one with the shared sticker, he goes for even less at $10, which, as most of you guys know, is well below retail. So if you guys are looking to pick up this pop, it's very attainable. So now we're going to flip-flop from Marvel to DC, and the next pop that we have is a lesser-known character in the DC universe. However, she did make an appearance in the Arrow show, and this is Huntress. Now, this pop, believe it or not, is also not going for very much, as the con sticker version of Huntress is going for about $23, while the shared sticker goes for only $19. So if you're a Huntress fan and you're looking to pick this up for your DC collection, now's a great time, even with the con sticker. Like I said, very, very attainable pop. Even though she's a pretty cool character, I do like the pose. She's got her bow and arrow gun right there in her hand, ready for some action. She's got a little bit more of a throwback uniform, but that's okay. I think it's a cool pop, and I'm happy that I was able to pick it up for my DC collection. So the next pop we're going to talk about is, of course, another DC pop, and arguably the most popular of DC characters, and this is Batman. Now, even though this is a chrome Batman, it is the most expensive chrome Batman in the entire set, and it's one of 3 that is actually limited. This is a 1,500 piece pop, and this is the pink chrome Batman, limited to none only than New York City Comic Con from last year. I was not in love with this pop. However, we did actually get to go to the con in person, and when I saw this pop on the floor, I just had to get it. So as soon as we got home, Joanna helped me out, and we jumped right on eBay, and we were able to pick up this pop for a very, very good price. This pop is currently going for $610, and since it is a limited piece exclusive, it was not shared to anyone else except for the con itself. So if you are looking to get this one for your Batman Chrome set, or if you just like this one in particular, I suggest getting this one now, as it's only going to keep skyrocketing in price, especially as the other ones are getting a little bit tougher to find. We might be getting a Batman Chrome pop this New York City Comic Con. However, I'd be okay if we didn't. We already have 8 chrome colors, and even though a lot of people enjoy Batman pops like myself, it's okay if we don't get another one. So the next pop we're going to talk about is another character that I absolutely love collecting, and that's Freddy Funko. This Freddy Funko is exclusive to last year's con, and it is Officer Freddy, which symbolizes the NYPD, of course, the New York City Police Department. I think they did a great job with this pop. He looks kind of like a traffic cop. He's got his hand out like he's stopping traffic, and he's holding his little Starbucks coffee cup there. So he's all ready for action in the busy New York City streets. This pop, believe it or not, even though it is a Freddy, even though it is exclusive to a major con, is only going for $39 with the actual con sticker. If you're looking to just pick up the shared sticker version, that one is only going for $31. And I really hope that Funko can pump out another Freddy Funko for this year's NYCC. Hopefully we'll get a FDNY Freddy, maybe a Dr. Freddy or something like that. I think that'd be really cool and a nice throwback and a tribute to all the heroes in New York. And it would be really cool to have maybe a firefighter sitting next to Officer Freddy here. The next pop is another New York City classic, and I was really pumped when I saw this was hitting the shelves for New York City Comic Con, even though I myself am not a big baseball fan. As you guys can figure it out from the title of our channel, we are huge hockey fans. I love the New York Rangers, so I'm really hoping maybe at some point we get a New York Rangers exclusive pop to New York City Comic Con, maybe a Wayne Gretzky, maybe a Mark Messier or a Henrik Lundqvist. There is plenty of hockey icons they can do from New York, or even maybe this year we'll get an Eli Manning or a Derek Jeter, something to go along with Babe Ruth. Now this pop is really cool. He's got a very dynamic home run hit pose here, and like I said, even though I'm not a huge baseball fan, I really wanted to go after this pop, and I was really lucky to pick it up for a great price. He is currently going for $310 with the con sticker and $195 for the shared sticker version. I think this is just a beautiful pop. They did a really good job. He's number 3 in the Sports Legends line, and basically all the pops in the Sports Legends line have come out fantastic. So like I said, I hope we get another New York icon or a sports legend for this year's NYCC. Another pop, once again, that I've been really excited to collect. This whole line is basically my favorite because I absolutely love this TV show. And this is Dwight Schrute from The Office. Now this pop, interestingly enough, even though they've produced 6 or 7 or 10, I don't remember how many Dwights we're up to at the moment, this pop from NYCC last year has risen in price significantly. And this is the Dwight holding Dwight bobblehead. If you guys haven't seen the show, spoiler alert, this is when Dwight actually got the bobblehead of himself from his love interest slash wife in the show, Angela, when she gave it to him as a surprise gift in season 2. I think they did a great job on this pop. Anytime they do a pop holding a smaller pop or anything like that, it just takes a lot of detail and a lot of focus and concentration on whoever's designing it. So they did a very, very good job. This pop, like I said, has risen in price significantly and is currently going for $75 with the con sticker. So if you're looking to get this one for your office collection, you're going to have to pay a little bit. However, I really think it's worth it. So speaking of icons, the next pop that we're going to talk about is not only an icon to major cities, he's an icon to pop culture and superhero comic fans all over the world, and that is Stan Lee. I really hope that they keep making Stan Lee pops despite the fact that he passed away tragically a few years back. He's not going to have any more cameos, obviously, in any more Marvel movies unless they were previously filmed and Marvel Studios is just holding out on us. But I really hope Funko pays tribute to the great man by continuing to produce Stan Lee pops. There's quite a few of them out there. However, I think they're all awesome. And this one is from his appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This pop, believe it or not, with the con sticker is currently going for $47. So it's starting to get up there. It's starting to get a little pricey. If you're looking to just get the same exact pop and you don't care about the sticker, you can pick up the shared sticker version for only $20, which is something that I highly recommend for anybody who does not care about the con stickers. Another pop from last year's New York City Comic Con that has risen significantly is the radiation suit Marty McFly. Now this pop was exclusive to not only the con, but Funko Pop Blitz, which is why you have that additional sticker on there. And this pop is currently going for $75 if you're able to pick up one with the con sticker. The shared sticker one is going for $65, which is still a significant amount considering this pop started out at retail of $15. Now, in the last year, for whatever reason, Funko has decided to make a lot of Back to the Future pops. We had the DeLorean way back in the day. We've had a few Marty McFlys. We've had a few Doc Browns. However, they've come out with a new wave of Back to the Future pops, including that really awesome Clock Tower Pop Town, which I'm hoping to get at some point. So it's no doubt, no mystery as to why a lot of the exclusive and con Back to the Future pops are starting to rise in value. There's more Back to the Future collectors out there. A lot of the people that were kids when the movies came out are now adults well into their 30s and 40s, and they're starting to share those movies with their kids, and now they can collect these pops together. So that is my theory as to why this pop has risen significantly. So the last three pops we have to talk about today are all from my favorite line of all time to collect, and that is Star Wars. Now, it's been rumored that we're going to get a Child with Necklace pop for this year's con, but I'm really hoping they come out with some kind of Stormtrooper, or maybe even a Boba Fett, or maybe even a Mandalorian, which would be a slam dunk home run because we have Mandalorian Season 2 coming out October 30th, which will just be 2 to 3 weeks after the con happens. So the first pop we're going to talk about is the Sand Trooper. Now this pop is really cool. It's a different Stormtrooper pose with a different weapon than we've gotten in the past. And I really like this one because the armor on this pop is actually weathered as if he was out in the sand all day on Tatooine or whatever planet he happened to be stationed on. This pop with the con sticker is currently going for $46, and if you're looking to just get the one with the shared sticker, that one's going for $23. So once again, I think this is a really cool pop and one that you should pick up for your collection because I think this is a perfect example of a sleeper pop. It's one of those troopers that nobody really talks about, it's not really noticed, and then all of a sudden they just become more scarce and more scarce, and Star Wars completionists like myself or people that just like Stormtroopers in general are going to want to pick this one up. So the next pop that we're going to talk about is a little bit more on the pricier side, and there's good reason behind that. So this is the Darth Vader Futura pop. Now some people say Futura, but I like to say Futura. I think these pops are really cool. They all came out kind of out of nowhere. We weren't really expecting them. And this is the Darth Vader version. Anything Darth Vader nowadays seems to go up in value just because of how cool Darth Vader is, not only as a character, but as a mega villain that he is. He is the Dark Lord after all. And this pop is really cool. It has the NYCC sticker right on there. And this actually came sealed in the wrapper with the hard stack on it, which is something that we really haven't seen with Funko Pops until this year. This pop wasn't exclusive to the con. You had to get it at either Target or other places. It was very, very hard to pick up. Only a few people were able to get their hands on it. I actually had to go on eBay to grab one of these. And this one is currently going for $140. I'm a little disappointed in Funko with this one because the only difference between this one and the regular version is the sticker, which is pretty much the same with all con pops. However, it would have been really cool with this pop in particular if they had just done something a little different because it is Darth Vader. They could have given him his lightsaber or something just small enough to where somebody can't just take the con sticker and slap it on the box and say it's now worth $140. And the last pop that we're going to talk about today, it's only fitting, and this is the Action Pose Mandalorian. Now this pop, I have to have it in a pop shield because it is 100% armor worthy. And if you guys are looking to refill on your pop shields, check my link down below and use my affiliate code to go get some pop shields and refill, because when you buy using my code, it helps out the channel and gives us a little kickback that we can use for giveaways and prizes to give right back to you guys. So this pop is really freaking cool. It's the Action Pose Mandalorian, and like I was just talking about with the Darth Vader, they actually did a different pose for this pop for the Mandalorian compared to other Mandalorian pops, which makes it a little bit more unique. This pop with the con sticker is currently going for $450. Once again, if you're looking to get the shared sticker version, it's going for only $250. So that's one is a little bit more attainable, still on the very expensive side. However, this version and the shared sticker version is without a doubt going to go up in price with the new Mandalorian season coming up. I just hope that Funko releases another Mandalorian this year for NYCC. If they don't, in my opinion, it will be the biggest mistake of the year. And I know things have been challenging with COVID-19, with production, with overseas manufacturing. However, I think if there's any pop you need to bring to the table, it is a Mandalorian. So, like I said, Action Pose Mandalorian. This unfortunately is only my second favorite pop from the con last year. The pink chrome Batman is actually my favorite, but that's just because of the black box and the unique design. This is coming in at number 2 for me, but it's still a very, very cool pop and a must-have for a Star Wars fan or just a Mandalorian fan in general. So that is it for my look back into the past of NYCC 2019 with the current NYCC 2019 pops that I own. I know there are other pops out there, and we will do another video on those pops to see how those prices are looking these days. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please, if you did, smash that like button. And if you really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel for more awesome collecting content like this. I hope you guys are really excited about NYCC 2020. Let me know of these pops, which one was your favorite, and which pop you would like to see at New York City Comic Con this year. As we always say here on the channel, guys, if you're looking for a certain pop, don't stop shooting until you score. We will see you in the next video.